But like if you look out when he was talking to us, if you looked out in the parking lot, like every 15 cars, there's like a group of people standing. You know what they're fucking doing? They're not fucking sitting there fucking
Traitors.
smoking cigarettes.
Oh, it's traitors, man.
Traitors!
The
traitors curse never ends.
No, it never ends, man.
Never ends. That's crazy.
3 times.
Fucking traitors curse. Wow.
We're cursed for traitors. We can't.
Nope.
And you got the interview tonight. Did you tell them?
Oh, they want us to come to more shows. They're all like, no, but we are.
No,
I have seen as many live trader shows as I can handle.
Fuck it, we go do more. Fuck it.
No more for men.
Maybe it won't be that bad next time.
Jesus.
Let's do it one more time and maybe we'll be all right.
All right, Eric, you got a
We
mic?
gotta break the curse. We gotta break it, Josh.
You got to keep trying, Johnny. Right.
If they want us there, we go.
Is there any... Oh, Stromboli. Yes. Thank you, Eric. Eric, I'm sorry you got kicked out of your experience.
But this is my first time going to a concert that I'm not fucking playing in how long?
And you got kicked out.
Yeah.
Welcome to American Mosh Pits. That was your initiation. We get kicked out all the time.
We get kicked out.
Seriously.
We get. They're called assholes.
Oh yeah, we're assholes. We get kicked out. It's just,
we're everything.
I don't know.
And then at the same time, people come up to us and say they love us.
Yeah, I forgot to tell
We're
you
such great
part,
people to
Eric, that we get
see
kicked out all the
and
time.
how much we do for bands and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But it's like, but they come to one show and then everyone treats you like dicks.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah.
He's got a blunt and a joint ready to go.
Oh, we're gonna light that, but I got another 3.5 hours.
Do you want me to roll out?
So
Because I know you can't roll.
I can roll great. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh. Are we ready to go?
It's been going.
Oh, so we're recording.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we are after the pit. The pit's still going on, by the way. But we have now been asked to stay outside. So after the pit starts with still one band to go tonight. So, gentlemen, the Traitors' performance was amazing, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yo, Tyler's very animated on stage. Very fun to watch.
Even just talking to him in person, he was sitting there just making goofy eyes at me. Why are you guys doing the interview? I'm like, all right, my guy.
Now, I'll say this. He's very interactive with the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Like, very gets the crowd involved, and he's a very showman. Would that be the word?
Yeah.
And I was very impressed. I was also very impressed with the guys from Australia. What was their name?
Bloom.
They were very good.
Yeah, Bloom was cool. Like I mentioned a couple times, like they would have been phenomenal on the Warped Tour circuit.
Absolutely.
They were in Heart's Wake. I watched them on Warped Tour as well. So that's that fitting Aussie bands.
Now, I was waiting for Tyler because I had the job of going to grab him when he was done the meet and greet with the fans. So I didn't really see any of In Heart's Wake. I mean, it was playing and it was there, but I was more focused on making sure I grabbed Tyler as soon as he was done with the autograph session there. Did anyone see any of them?
I watched some of them while you were waiting to grab Tyler. I was popping in and out to watch a bit of their set. They brought one of the singers from Bloom on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. What did they do, like a special song?
Yeah, they had him for a guest part. Anyone got a lighter? I got these up here, but I got nothing to spark it with.
I was kind of disappointed Traitors didn't play 5 Minutes Alone cover.
I'm kind of disappointed.
They did it at Michigan, didn't they?
I don't know. We got ejected.
Oh, you did.
I was already out in the parking lot by the time they played.
I thought you got kicked out during their set.
No.
It was
Phil.
Okay.
I never even made it to Traitors in Michigan Metal, Eric. Never even made it.
Well, that's what happens when you try to push pit in a swing pit. And someone.
What happened was Phil's on, and as we all know, Phil's a beatdown band.
Yeah.
And I wasn't the only person swinging by any means. There was a ton of people swinging pit.
But the guy that got hit literally walked in. And
Yeah. So the guy, the lead singer of Filth, he's like, this next song, punch the guy next to you. And so everybody starts swinging, like, instantly, right? This dude, He comes like strutting. Me and Johnny
It
called
was
it.
like, yeah, it was like a walking
A
pace.
strut,
He was
right?
like, yep, I'm going into the pit.
He comes strutting through the center of the pit, like, and then when you look at the footage, it looks like I neck chop him. Like, with the coming back around. And then there's this dude with this orange hat who just finishes him off.
Oh, yeah.
And then my man's nose is underneath his left eye. The blood is just like rushing, like somebody turned a faucet on.
All right, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, it was a hit, bro. And so chaos ensued at that point. This guy's pissed off and he knows people and the security, and then this whole mess ensued. But there you go. That's what happened. And so you still, by the time I got ejected, you still had Traitors, Gideon, and Mushroom Head to go.
Oh shit! I'm running.
And all those, I didn't see any of them.
Yeah.
I saw the parking lot.
Me and Johnny bailed right after Gideon. We didn't even stick around for Mushroom Head. We were beat. We were just too tired, or we said, fuck it, we're out. But anyway, back to tonight.
So tonight.
Tonight, there's only one band we didn't get to see.
Yes, we made it all the way.
The headliner doing their 15-year anniversary
is going on right now as we're sitting in the van because we were asked to not come back in for the evening.
Because we were smoking Chiba.
So we will tell the story.
Away from the building. That's the point I was saying.
We
weren't the only ones either. There were literally 10 other cars.
As many other concert goers.
That guy saw Vin and was like, him.
Decided to.
He's the motherfucker that I gotta kick out tonight. I need at least one.
Yeah, he needed to kick somebody out. He was like, the media guy. I'm gonna kick him out.
Yeah, if you don't like him.
Yeah, fuck him. But
yeah.
So we went outside to the car to enjoy a little marijuana before the main set. And as we're walking, we're finishing this little quarter of a joint. And we're on the sidewalk on the side of the building, not even close to the front door yet. And this security guard comes out and he's like, no marijuana on property. You guys are ejected. Yeah. And we were like, we're not even inside.
Yeah, we're not even near the front door. That's the thing. And then I wanted to point out was the fact that there was plenty of other people doing the exact same thing.
A lot.
Throughout the parking lot.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure some of them have a Pennsylvania medical card as well. But that's another story.
I mean, here, look. At the end of the day, this is the deal.
We broke the rules and we're bad boys.
We broke the rules.
Yeah, we did.
Bad boys.
We got ejected.
And I'm fine with being kicked out for whatever. I just want to point out that his attitude from the jump is what pissed me off, and I was ready to throw hands because
I think
you don't walk up to anybody. I don't care if you're scared or not. We're literally just looking at you look so confused right now. Your very first words are, "Get the fuck out!"
Yeah, he was so fast. Marijuana property, you get out.
I didn't even know who he was talking to.
Yeah, I was like, "Huh? What are you talking about?"
I can be smoking a cigarette for all you know, but I got
it's a clove, buddy.
And he was all little, I bet. Never mind.
You got bullied in high school.
No, you know what I was about to say. Little man syndrome.
Yeah. You got bullied in high school. You needed help.
But anyway, whatever.
How was the pit for Traitors?
I felt the pit for Traitors was absolutely amazing.
No,
Yeah,
bumping.
they were swing pitting. They were pushing. Everybody was having a good time. I didn't see anybody get rocked, which is good. I mean, they were swinging, and people were getting hit. But
I know at the end of Traitors, I went outside to smoke a cigarette and get away from the crowd.
was there some bleeding?
No, but as people were coming out, I guess doing the exact same thing we were doing, they were a whole bunch of people coming out, and everyone kept saying how good Traitors were. They were like, that band was amazing. Holy shit. People were actually really more blown away than anything else with them.
I'm telling you right now, all the shows that I've been here, they had the longest line of fans at the merch table afterwards, waiting to meet them and buy merch. And
oh, yeah.
it just went on and on. I've never seen it. I've never seen a line like that.
Yeah, that was a
Good
big
shit.
fucking line.
I would say more people are probably here for them than Miss May-I themselves.
I would agree. I mean, I think you did see some people leave after Traitors, right?
Just about anyone we talked to was like, yeah, Traitors.
Isn't that weird? So did we really miss anything? Who knows, right?
I'll be straightforward with you. I personally don't know any Miss May I songs.
Hey, mister.
I saw them quite a few times though. So like,
I actually thought they were the same band.
Eric, are you heartbroken that we are not in there watching Miss Mayo right now?
no, I'm heartbroken how that guy handled the situation.
Oh, yeah.
He was mean. He was a meanie.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Eric,
I do want to say that real quick. I want to praise their head security, Carl, because he is the guy that is very straightforward with you, very calm. He's in the past, he's literally walked up to me. He was like, "Hey, man, do you not mind not doing that?" And he just walked away. No questions asked, no issues. That's why I was kind of like telling Nick, like,
where's Carl
why
at?
was Carl not handling a situation like that? Why was some new kid that doesn't know what the fucking acid tea kettle doing it? So
That kid was fired up.
And then Nick said, next time y'all smoke, just smoke in the back.
So,
I might want to take that off the thing, but
we're just gonna go hotbox the van.
Eric, how was your first experience? Because last one you were kind of still part of the band,
I was in
right?
the medium. I was in the purgatory.
This was straight media. How was your first experience doing media and the Tailgate Show and everything there?
Not too bad. I had a little bit of home field advantage though, because we played down at,
You knew a lot of people.
and I had a bunch of people the entire night. So some came from shows that were at like Reverb and Reading or the Ritz and Scranton. So it was cool seeing just the people recognizing me from past shows. That was humbling. But in the media aspect, it was kind of natural. You know what I mean?
You did really good.
I just like asking people questions about the shows and shit. So I think it comes organically.
I think it was your showman. So you did really well in front of people. And man, you and me, when we interviewed Tyler, you could just feel how excited we were.
Oh,
That
yeah.
we were fans and not just media guys.
Oh yeah, I could tell you guys are definitely.
We were fangirls.
You had a fucking little fucking shit eating fucking smirk going on the whole time. So, dog.
I'm talking to Traitors.
And
Dude, can we talk about how fucking tall he is?
that dude is.
He came around the
tall.
corner, and I was literally like, "Whoa!" Because man, you're not like freakishly tall, but you're on the taller side.
I feel giant next to him.
Yeah, and like you're looking up to him, and then of course you were looking up to
No,
him.
not at all. I said I felt real tall next to him.
That guy was fucking a giant, and then he started leaning on the wall, and he was still taller than us. I was like, he's leaning up against the wall, and he still towers above us.
Who is the tallest musician that you have met?
Fucking traitors.
That guy, by far, Tyler. I don't think I've ever met another musician that's tall. I know,
Right within. That dude's pretty big.
which one?
The tall dude that
Mhm.
fight within.
I was going to
He's not
say,
really tall, he's stocky.
I know Zach Wild's pretty tall.
Yeah. Fucking Viking ass motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. He's massive. But that's the only ones I can think of. Is
The guy from Mental Cruelty was pretty big.
Yeah.
The singer for that, he was tall.
Yeah, I remember. He was very tall.
When I was looking at my pictures, I was like, God damn, this dude's lanky.
So let's talk about what we got cooking coming up on the calendar. Up next, we are headed to Philadelphia next Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Guar at the Franklin Music Hall. That'll be now, Eric, you're joining us or not joining us for that?
I think I actually have rehearsal and everything myself that night.
Okay, so you got to go do your band job.
Yeah, I gotta do.
So that's
take
going to
out
be
the-
my first, what is it, Guar experience?
Guar.
Yeah. That's going to be my first time seeing him, so. And I'll be up in the photo pit for the beginning of it, so I'm probably going to get real messy.
Oh yeah.
Did you get the camera condoms?
Not yet, but I'll order them on Amazon.
No, that's real shit. Even like going to see like ICP and everything, like they tarp everything over because the Fago soda will fucking.
Have you seen an ICP show?
Yeah, several.
I want to go. But,
Me
it's
and
fucking-
Johnny were talking at Michigan Metal Fest about.
They want to go to the gathering.
We are going to the gathering next year. Me and
I want
Johnny.
to play it. Fuck going. I want to play that.
You
shit.
could do it.
That'd be
You could
cool
do
as
it.
hell.
They had a bunch of metal acts this year. They had like at least 10 different bands of like new
can
metal.
do it, Eric.
Our friends.
Oh my God! Stop, you guys.
Dying oath.
Your girlfriend said she would go.
I know. Jamie wanted to go too.
Dying Oath played.
Even-
Scream at the Sky was
Even
the one that
the-
played.
even
Yeah,
Lisa
and,
said
uh,
you're down to go.
Saint Diablo. They're on the Mosh for Tots show.
You know, you
They
have
play.
to walk through the crowd to get to the stage. The band.
That's okay.
Did you know that?
I'm gonna go party with them.
There's it's some type of tradition they have, and the bands come from the back of the crowd and walk through the crowd up to the stage.
That's fun.
Yeah, you have to check it out if you've never seen it. It's pretty neat. As much as I don't want to go, I will say that is a pretty neat thing that they do with the bands.
I want to go.
Now,
You want to see that implemented more in other genres?
a lot of bands won't do it. That's why a lot of bands won't play there because they're like, no way, I'm not.
That
watching.
and because a lot of the bands are so popular that it's like a safety thing. They will get
Yeah, it's a
involved.
safety, right? Exactly.
Like imagine Ollie's Bring Me the Horizon. Their singer Oliver.
Yeah.
Imagine him trying to walk through the crowd beyond what he already does now. Because now what he does, he goes down in like the gated off alleyways
Yeah.
and all that, and then gets on the edges of the crowd. Imagine him trying to walk through the center of the crowd. He would be just gone, disappear to the bottom of the ground, and
Well, think about this.
Huh.
Remember when we were in Virginia in July, and Fred came
Yeah.
down in the fucking pit? That place went. They had to almost stop the fucking
Yeah.
show.
they had like a arena security guards trying to keep people from at least not fucking dive bombing them.
It was insane, right?
Like I'm all about like getting close because he's out there with you getting close, but don't fucking
Bombing.
don't make it like
fucking person.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I've seen videos of people like on the edge, like the artist like leans into the crowd and they're getting like almost like you can see the fear on their face, like I'm getting yanked into this fucking crowd right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you one
Not
long.
Vin. He's fearless.
Back in like this goes back to like 2014 or 15. I went to WMMR. I don't know if they still have it, but they used to have this thing called the barbecue or something. And one year I went and they had it was the Return of Bush. Actually, was one of the bands.
Oh yeah.
And he came out. Not only did he go out in the crowd, he came all the way out in the fucking field. You know,
He
because
did
that
that
show
in,
was at the
Incarceration last year too.
who? Gavin did?
Yeah.
No shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He fucking ran right past us because we were in the almost by the sound booth, chilling in the middle section.
I did not know he came out of the crowd.
Yeah, he fucking looped around. He went pretty far.
Have you guys seen what? I think it's Asking Alexandria, and he runs out there and gets
Yeah.
up on that podium.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Now we're on the same topic. Fit for a King. Their bassist Tuck, H-Mac, that he came out to the bar and stood on the bar and did his fucking crazy
The
bass
twirl.
swing around his fucking shoulders and
On
shit.
the like, okay, so when Fit for a King played at HMAC, what room were they in?
The
Upstairs.
Capitol room, definitely upstairs.
The big
It was
upstairs
sold
room.
out, yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't put the there. You
So
that
what
was
bar did
That
he?
was Devil's Wears Prada, Fit for a King,
I'm trying to think of where the bar is. in that.
Current, and someone else. It was the
Summer
metalcore
school.
drop.
Where's the
too.
where's the bar at in there? 'Cause I can't
Upstairs,
remember.
there's
back.
one in the back of the actual.
Oh,
dance floor,
okay, yeah.
And there's a bar out in the far away, but the bar in the corner of the dance, they got one in the back two corners.
Yep, I know. I remember
And Tuck,
exactly. I can
he's
picture
known
it.
to go crazy like that, and he did that for that. That was really cool. Like you just all of a sudden you just see him appear, just leap up onto the bar and start doing his shit. So
Could you imagine him doing the twirl and the headstock of the bass coming down and smashing the glass?
How many
Jesus.
fucking times do you think he's hit himself with that guitar?
Enough to have it down to not have to get hit by it.
But,
I
like
can
he
only
does it while he
imagine.
like jumps up in the air, like he's got hops. I got a picture of him fucking like.
There's some
Hops.
haters on that.
They don't like
social
him at
media.
This one, I forgot the name of the band. I don't want to give them any credit for this because they don't even know how to save a reel off of Instagram. First of all, that's what made me laugh. They were screen recording Instagram to try to like, save.
Oh,
the reel.
boy.
Yeah. Anyway, this old fucking hair metal band.
Yeah, this
Sitting there,
guy
like,
is
making
not
fun of
doing
it,
it
making-
right.
Their video got like millions of views, and it was just making fun of the bassist because it's like, God, why you do so much? Like, just play. It's like everyone in the comments is hating on the guy. Like, what? So you want him to just stand there and bop his head back and forth? Like, ooh, real fun.
So that's the fucking worst thing. That kills me. Even
If
if
I
the
see
band
the
doesn't
entire stage, even the center, just standing in one spot,
Yeah.
like, get the fuck off the stage. You're boring as hell.
Nah, there's when
So you were a fan of the spinning bass?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have something animated. You gotta give them a visual. You gotta give.
There's gotta be.
Otherwise, they could just listen to the fucking CD. You gotta do some. You gotta do some things live to captivate people. You know.
Well, I mean, we can talk about you guys. I mean, Nick gets out there, bass in the pit, I call it, and I think Mike goes out there now too, doesn't he?
Nah, Nick got that from Mike.
Oh, really?
Nick
That's
was-
how it started? I thought Nick started.
No, Nick was a shy little turtle.
Yeah.
And I actually remember watching him play at his first couple of shows. And when he was asked to fill in for us, I remember teasing Dave. I'm like, well, is he going to move or is he going to just fucking stand there? Because, we like to jump around and shit and get out in the crowd. Yeah, he got that one from Mike.
You know, I remember you talking about this in your conversations with Vin, actually.
He, at one of the first show we did with him with Attila, he picked up and started following suit about getting into the crowd.
The bass in the pit?
Yeah.
It was very cool. Very cool idea. I liked when he did it at Incarceration.
Yeah, those pictures look really cool. I wish I was there for that.
Now, what you're talking about, though, like, as the band grows, there's going to be a point where that capsizes, where it's like, hey, like, you're getting grabbed nonstop, you know?
Yeah.
What I mean?
It's gonna have to be like, okay, go stand on the barrier now.
Well, I'm
becomes more
going to share a little
choreographed.
secret here. So Johnny knows what I'm about to say. When the musicians come out to the pit, because all the cameras are going on to them, right? So just attach yourself to the musician. And then, because for me, then my shirt, and then the logo is all in all the videos that everybody makes of that musician. Pit. So I know Nick has probably got annoyed by the amount of times I've attached myself to Costello when he comes out there. But hey, whatever. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right? So, what's kind of funny is I'm thinking about it here, and we said we were going to talk about the calendar, and we talked about Guar. That was it. We didn't talk about nothing.
Well, that's what happened.
That was the end.
We're just
Guar.
having
So
some
now,
conversations.
so before you fucking stop, plug the calendar. Where are we going after Guar? You're going to
Okay,
my neck of the
so-
woods.
Drain and not loose.
We have Guar on Friday the 8th. Sunday the 10th, we go to D.C. for Drain and Knock Loose.
Ooh.
That's like double trouble back to back right there. Then, after that is the big Norma Jean show.
Up in my area.
Yep. That's when Eric will be back with us doing the Tailgate Show and After the Pit again. And then after Norma Jean, we are going to Buffalo, New York
Buffalo.
for the Plot and You. And then after Buffalo, we're going to Reading to the Santander Arena for the sold out Pierce the Veil show.
That's gonna be a good one.
And then after that, I know Eric is the 7th. Yeah, so I guess Eric would be right after that.
Yeah.
Yep, so then we'd go do Mosh for Tots.
Mosh for Tots to Saturday, December 7th.
Saturday the 7th, Mosh for a Good Cause.
That's gonna be a
Moon
lot of
Ballroom, Dixon City.
You put together a great lineup.
Yeah, that does look a lot of fun.
We put a lot of good bands together on that ticket.
It's a
So,
nice mix too. A little bit of
Yeah.
all over the metal spectrum.
Why don't you go ahead and talk about, this is your chance to plug Mosh for Tots. Go
Plug
for
it, plug it. So Mosh for Tots, Saturday, December 7th at Moon Ballroom, Dixon City, PA. Doors are at 5 o'clock. Bands are going to start hitting the stage at 5:30. It is a festival style event, but we're going to do it like Warped Tour style, like the split stage.
Oh, that's
One-
cool. You're going to talk about this?
Yeah, it's gonna be one
Great.
big fucking stage, and we're gonna divide it in half and do bands as in like brackets. So 2 bands take a break, 2 bands take a break. Admission is gonna be a minimum $10 donation or toy donation. You're willing to do more, you're able to. So that's why I put minimum. Like you want to donate $20 instead, feel free. You want to donate money and you want to donate toys, do all the above. There will be food served. There's going to be alcohol served. And we're going
And
to
there's
have-
a hotel attached to the place, so you don't need to drive home.
There
You
you
can
go.
literally get a room right there.
Mark was talking about the drinks earlier. He was like, what was it? Was it doubles?
Double for $11.
I'll say this. The wings in the bar at 2:00 in the morning are phenomenal.
Yep. I remember that was my like first like true meeting with like all of us together in American Mosh Pits. There was everyone there, even David, Lisa, Presley.
Yeah.
That was my first time really meeting everyone at one time and not just being in the mix of a show. Because I joined you guys for Gideon in Atlantic City, but it was so chaotic. Really, I didn't really get any time to like talk to David or Lisa at all.
That's cool.
So when we did that, it was like wow, I'm sitting here drunker than shit, but having like sitting down and looking at these people like, wow, we're actually doing this shit. And that's
Yeah, and
like-
here we are
That was-
together as a unit.
And that was for Eclipse Fest, which is another event I did at the same venue.
You know, I'll say it's funny when you said March because, and you bring up, you know, wow, we're doing this because for me, that moment happened in March in Atlantic City because when we all assembled in the hotel room and we had a meeting, literally like this 2-hour meeting to talk about everything, I was like, we're like a real fucking company now. I mean, we're like here in a hotel room. Everybody's here. We're having a meeting. We have an agenda, you know. We had lunch brought in. I mean, this was like, I was like, this is like I think that was a reality moment for me.
So that was when the curve hit.
What's that?
That was when the curve kind of hit, where it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was
man.
very reality moment. It was like, wow, we really are, like Mark said, we really are doing this per
Yeah.
se. It was.
I think that moment for me hit in general because I'm only within like a year into this music industry, doing the photography, editing, all that stuff. My moment was when I got the email saying I was going to cover Upheaval, and then it was just being at Upheaval, having that pass, holding my camera, looking around, waiting for Beartooth to walk out on stage. Like I'm sitting there, like literally, I started shaking and having that like, holy shit, like this is not just a hobby anymore. This is turning into
it's the real deal.
This is making that left turn into into the unknown of holy shit that we're doing the thing, and that's when since then I've just been going off the cliff with it, just going hard as I could.
Well, it's like tonight, for example, right? When the guy made the final decision to say you guys aren't coming in or coming back in.
I thought we weren't talking about that then.
Well, I'm just gonna say that, you know, a lot of folks probably would have reacted a lot different than we reacted.
I came close, but
Yep,
right, I came
yep.
close.
But you brought it back down to reality because you realize,
There's more to it than tonight.
yeah,
There's
and
way
you
more
gotta
to it.
just sometimes you
We're
gotta
allowed to
roll
come
with
back.
the punches here.
Yeah, we don't mess up this place. We don't.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, that was a reality moment, right? To
Yeah.
say, all right, here we have a shitty
I'll tell you
situation,
the
but
truth,
we just
guys,
gotta
if this hits
make the
really
best
good,
decisions and go through it. So
And Nick,
You're grounded.
we're
Get the
gonna be
fuck
good.
out of here.
yeah,
If we hit, I'm just telling y'all out there right now. If we hit
Yeah.
Nick, we're going to be awesome, guys.
Oh yeah.
yep, he's a good
Oh,
guy.
it's coming.
717 Entertainment's
You're
doing
gonna
a
see a lot-
phenomenal
You're
job.
going to see a lot more bands that you've ever seen before come
Yeah,
here.
big. You're gonna see a lot more
Yeah.
bigger bands.
Bigger bands.
Like if you want to see intimacy, like have an intimate moment with the band.
I don't want to have an intimate moment with Nick. He's
No, not with
married.
Nick.
I'm
Nah.
not into that
No,
thing.
for example-
And get out of here before the drive
Well, I know
comes.
that, but I just was gonna say, what the fuck? Now I forgot what we were saying. Fuck me.
Nick.
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 Oh,
Nick.
No, I don't know. Are we still doing that meeting or no?
Not tomorrow, no.
Oh, okay.
Because I got to get him for my
Yeah,
dad.
that's what I figured.
But I got something cooking.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
There was something else I wanted. Fucking, it was what?
All right. Well, then let's wrap it up.
Let's do a quick, do your band promotion shit. And what would that
Plug away, Eric.
All right, so Traverse the Abyss. You can find us everywhere on the internet: Facebook, Instagram, Spotify. We have a new song out now called
Zombies.
Zombies. A little bit more of the Warped Tour style.
Fucking
That
great.
is on YouTube. It'll be hitting streaming platforms this upcoming Friday. Be sure to hit the pre-save. I have a whole paragraph on the socials about why you should pre-save, not just our shit, but any artist in
I
general.
read it.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
It
well
makes
put together.
sense. It makes. I've always wondered why pre-saving was like. It's like, well, why can't I just wait to listen to it when it's ready? But after reading that, I'm
Yeah,
like,
it kind of
that
gives
makes
that.
sense.
It kind of gives that like, oh, there's an anticipation for it.
Yeah.
But you all could read that. There's enough of it. Besides for that, Mosh for Tots. Moon Ballroom, Dixon City, PA, Saturday, December 7th. Doors are at 5. It's all ages. 21 and up. You can buy your booze there. There's food there. There's going to be 10 fucking bands. We have the contest finals this upcoming Thursday on the Traverse the Abyss Twitch channel to select who will be finalizing the lineup. Because we keep one slot open. Just because that's how I discover a bunch of bands. Hey, do you want to come to our area for one of our shows?
Yeah.
And it's just a giant network hub for those bands. We usually do about 12. So if you're an upcoming band or anything, like you have 11 artists that you can network with, and even though so-and-so might not be my genre, they might know a venue that I could look at, or a promoter that could line me up to get some shows in that area. So that's why we call it a fan-driven contest instead of Battle of the Bands, because Battle of the Bands, it seems like there's always animosity with it.
Right.
I guess
Mark,
I'll do, yeah.
plug away.
Beyond the Barrier, or all your photography, social media, or any kind of other needs you may need, like promotion, that kind of stuff.
Engagement pictures.
Exactly. Well, that's the next step. So then the rest of it, yes, you do all kinds of non-entertainment photography, so engagements, small venue weddings, senior portraits, things like that. Anything, just let me know. And then the entertainment side, check out the website. We do all our blogs for the ADA venue reviews, because we do promote abilities at concerts. So just make sure you check out the website. It's beyondthebarrierpa.com.
And I will plug Friday night Guar. Be there or be square. And please check out After the Pit and the Tailgate Show.
Yeah, After the Pit can be found on all streaming platforms where you can find podcasts. And then as of right now, the Tailgate Show is on YouTube and Facebook, but it will be also on podcast form here soon, as soon as I have the second channel built, because, I'm slow.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Don't smoke pot on the Love Draft property. Have a good night.
Keep it in the car.